I've got a passport right here.
What's that?
Oh my god, look at it! No!
You will help me or you will perish. Vila Kalos, in her arrogance, chained me here in shackles of void steel. I wish to be free, and so she must die. Well, that lines up with my existing tasks. The Wobbly Noggin is awesome. Look, oh, excuse you. Okay. To be sold, Thornworth Manor. A 200-year manor, once stately and fine, that has fallen into disrepair. The manor grounds comprise an entire island just off the south of Hallowshire. With the right investor, this could be a thriving estate once more. For inquiries, visit the Clark and Hallow Town Council. They probably shouldn't all be farmers now that we're back into less of the country. Well, it's still pretty countryside-y. Calling all denizens of the Apostatic Union. Our land is beset with the most terrible famine. Can you sit idle while your crops fail and your loved ones perish? We all know who is to blame. The god-worshipper, the cultist. For too long they have uttered their dread prayers from the fringes of society, bringing terrible omens upon our lands. Our polymath humbly requests the aid of every denizen in this matter. Visit the Apostatic Union's council buildings in the centre of town to inquire further. Okay, we've got a lot of questages we can pick up here. I just kind of... Yay, one lockpick. I could do with a few more, but that's good, that's good. I'm not going to complain. I mean, I am complaining, but... Wobbly Noggin? Hello? They've had one too many. The man drums his fingers on the table as his eyes dart around. He does not look at you as he speaks. Begone with you. I'm waiting for someone. You're Vila's quartermaster. I've been looking for you. His eyes snap towards you. So you're the agent. Must admit, I expected someone a little more... He spits. Inquisitorial. I could say the same to you, old man. A thin smile betrays itself. It's true, these old bones ache, but at least I'm a free man, eh? I can see the shackle marks on your wrists. You're not an agent. You're a confessor. Those bastards. They mean to insult me by sending one of their expendable rabble. They've hunted me for years, and now they don't even deign to send an agent. He looks around. At least, not to my face. He hisses, teeth gritted. So, out with it, confessor. Has she found it yet? Is it alive? Has who found it? Vila, you inebriated fool. Who else would I be speaking of? For a moment, he simply stares at you, brow furrowed. They really haven't told you anything, have they? I may as well be speaking to a silk slug. Well, I like silk slugs. Silk slugs. Do you at least know where Vila is? I saw her. She, sort of slipped away a little bit. She escaped on a sloop. He nods. Sounds about right. She'll have gone to the Underlands to rendezvous with any dark stars that are still loyal. He gazes out the window pane. Of course, the question is where. The Underlands are far larger than the Sky Realms. She could be anywhere. What are the Underlands? He frowns at you. Surely you jest. What are the Underlands? You ask me about the Neuron Stars next, actually. Yes. A fine jest. What's a Neuron Star? So the Inquisition seek to mock me by sending an imbecile, is that right? Well, I won't lower myself to your foolishness. But I really don't know what the Neuron Star is. What are the Underlands? Oh, right. No, really, what are the Underlands? His frown deepens. They are the lands that are under the Sky Realms. Did they extract your mind with a hook in that cell? Maybe. Seeing your blank expression, he sighs. I love the idea that we're just like... Nah, just permanently, like, completely head empty, no thoughts. Like, ditto face the entire time. Whenever we talk to anyone, we're just like, When the world was destroyed and the world rend over 400 years ago now, its surface was turned into an inhospitable hellscape. Those lands are the Underlands. That sounds bad. How can Vila be there if they're inhospitable? How do you know Vila's gone there? She hunts something there. She has done for years. Something of terrible power. I can't tell you exactly what it is, only that she plans to use it to meddle with reality itself, which could be the doom of us all. Sounds bad. Will you help me find her? That's the deal I've struck with your Inquisition, isn't it? Hunt my former comrade and my Dark Star crewmates for the polymath's pardon. After this, I'll be a traitor to everyone. He sighs, leaning back. Well then, Confessor, we may as well get to know each other. What did you... He waves his hand around. Do before rotting in a cell? I guess I was an etherist. Scholar of the cosmos. I must admit, your kind has always fascinated me. That someone would strap together a bunch of wood, weave it with a spell, and let it carry them into the endless void? What bravado! What stupidity! Anyway, it doesn't matter now, eh? You've lost it all. Hit rock bottom. That's something I can respect. He smirks and raises his drink to you. As for myself, my name is Jack Basalt. I suppose you've heard of me. He takes a sip from his tankard. Oh, the shame of the Union Navy. I better not say that. Does it matter? The name? I suppose not. But if we're going to tracking down Vila, you should know a thing or two. For a time, I was the most respected captain in the Union Navy. I took orders directly from Admiral Kalos, Vila's father. And for 5 years, I trained Vila aboard my ship. When Vila defied her father and fled to become a mercenary, I followed. I gave up my rank, my station, my ship, to spend my years cavorting with Wiccans and pirates. Shame of the Union Navy, they branded me. He stares down into his drink. But I kept her safe. Was that not also my duty? Wow. So you trained her? I, Vila, and the Emberian. Emberian? Though they'd been schooled at the academy, their father wanted them to sling their hammocks and tie their knots like regular sea dogs. And so they did, through blizzards, cipher storms, and cannon volleys. Those sisters thrived until the Dishan massacre. He thumbs the rim of his drink. Is the ghost the dead sister of Vila Kalos? Is that what we've just worked out? I won't speak of that here. Not here. But that was the day Vila decided to leave the Navy, and her father. That was the day we became mercenaries. So why are you hunting her? You have to understand, I love that girl like she's my own. I've seen her grow from a headstrong child into a fierce captain. And there was a time, when we were sailing together as Dark Stars, when I thought she might be the greatest of them all. So, to see her fall into barbarism and villainy has been hard. I can't abide by what she's done, or by what she will do. She seeks to save us, but she'll likely doom us. So I have to stop her, you see, for her own sake. Alright, so how are we going to find her? Ha, you're asking me? As I said to your masters, I can provide naught but shreds of information. You'll have to do the rest. What I have for you are 3 names. Names of former Dark Star mercenaries who left Vila's crew after the mutiny. Together, maybe the lot of us could track her down. Is this about a mutiny? A few years back, Vila found a map that pointed to something impossible. She'd use it to make a heaven of the sky realms, she said. Change the fabric of reality, so folk don't know poverty or injustice or even death. Ah, that sounds bad. That sounds like a bad move. I'm sure she believed it. Believes it still. But for a lot of us Dark Stars, it scared us witless. You just don't go meddling with things like that. Unless you want to die screaming. We tried to convince her, to make her see reason. But she took us down the Underlands anyway on that mad pursuit. So we mutinied, and the Dark Stars spilled their own blood on those skyships. In the end, Vila escaped with those loyal to her, and the rest of us scattered to lick our wounds. A wicked time, that was. Damn, alright, tell me about these mercenaries. First, there's the Emberian. Called that because folks say she was the last of their kind. Okay, no, this isn't who he was talking about. Of course, that's pure squid shit. If she was Emberian, she'd be 400 years old. I've heard talk she's somewhere in Hallowshire. Next, there's the Endless Duchess, a powerful cipher wizard. She went back to her ancestral home in the Endless Realm. And like all those you'll find there, she's cursed to never truly die. He smirks, which means she really is hundreds of years old. Finally, there's Caxton Frost, a genius of the Clockwork Kingdom. That man could engineer a skyship from a sack of junk. Last I heard, he returned to his homeland. You sure they'll help us? Am I sure they'll follow you to their certain deaths? Of course not, you fool! They'll probably try and cut your head off. But if you want to find Vila, you're just gonna have to ask nicely. And if they do agree? You lot must have captured Vila's fortress, the blinding light, or blah 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 blah. I heard the cannon fire from here. Tell you what, I'll head there myself after this little chat. And if you find any of those dark stars, send them there and all. He affixes you with a grim stare. And that thing Vila's looking for? She mustn't use it. Nobody must ever use it. You hear me? If you've any sense, you'll make sure it stays buried down there. He shifts, suddenly nervous. Right, well, I think we're done here. Okay. Thanks, mate. Right, I'll be at the blinding light. Alright, we made some progress! Thanks, mate, you're a star. Jack Basalt. Wobbly Noggin! Oh, hello! Ah, save point. Hello, sir! Welcome to the Wobbly Noggin. If you're in need of rest, we've beds and ale aplenty. Can I ask you some questions? Talk is free, friend. You know of any work going? I've heard Vernon Berwig's looking for adventurers. Not sure what he's after, but he's the richest man in town, so I dare say it's worth a punt. Go to the Winged Merchants Guild on the main road if you're interested. Oh, thanks, mate. I've got quests galore. Keep an eye on the Neuron Star, friend. It's got a 12-hour pulse cycle, and most of the shops close when it's dark. If you're used to the longer days and nights of some mainland Union countries, you may find it strange. Perfect, I can find out what a fucking Neuron Star is. I don't know where you're from, but many people live their whole lives in the cycle of a single Neuron Star, believing all days and nights to be the same. But the world is wrapped in a blanket of interconnected Neuron Stars, and each one is different. They all travel in regular movements, though, and pulse brighter at certain times. Hallowshire Star circles all the surrounding islands every 12 hours. It pulses brightest at noon and shrinks to be darker at night. People here will sleep more often, and for less time than a place with a longer cycle. Of course, there are some places so far from a Neuron Star that they're trapped in perpetual night, and others where a single day can last hundreds of hours. Damn, cool. Cool hat, bro! Welcome to the Wobbly Noggin, friend. You look like the adventuring sort. So, take some advice from an old fool. This is my dunce hat. If you're exploring the countryside, come back and rest often. Stupid question. Why should I rest often? It might not feel like it at the time, but almost everything you do builds fatigue. Your stamina threshold will lower and you'll find yourself weaker. Hashtag, you just won't be worse. You won't just be worse at swinging a sword, you'll even fumble at picking a lock and other skills. I didn't realise that. Finding a safe place to rest will restore your fatigue to full, so always consider stopping off at an inn. Thanks, mate, that was very helpful. You okay? They've had one too many. So they have. Have you got anything for sale, by the way? We recently got a big shipment of fine wine from Iova, so I can give you a good deal on a bottle. Though if you're looking for cipher wine, we've been short ever since the Clockwork Kingdom shut its borders. Interesting. Fine wine. Herb wine. Beer. Foul booze. Okay. Bear that in mind, could be useful later. Secret door? Oh. I'm just pilfering in your basement. Oh, beer. Ooh. Any more for any more? Oh. Right here. Secret door. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. Glimmer of delusion. Cool. Oh, and a free bed. I don't even have to pay for a room upstairs. Ha ha ha. I've beat the system. I've been mugged. Oh no. You wake up groggy and notice something is amiss. Yes, there's no doubt. Someone has been here while you were asleep. Fortunately, most of your gear was well hidden, but the thieves have stolen some coin. Okay, so... did not beat the system. Turns out that's a one-way ticket to getting mugged. Well, now we know. Now we know. It's very, like the plains feel a lot more empty without the, the forest of, Quill. This must be the rest of Hallow Town. Yes, more lock please. Please. More. Hello. Hail, peasant. Never mind. You alright? This used to be such a quiet place. Since the Apostatic Union stepped up its presence here, there are guards patrolling the streets night and day. That's good though, isn't it? What if, what if, for example, just a hypothetical, what if you happen to get mugged in your sleep? Ugh. Yep, that's that poster again. Okay, good. Got it. There's a thing that takes me down below. Here's another one of these freaky plants. Hello! I haven't actually managed to do anything with all of my sort of ingredients so far. I don't really know how. Yeah, I don't know how to actually combine my various bits and bobs. Oh, it's locked. Some iron. Only got 3 lockpicks. Ah, fuck it. Yay! Whew. Cool. Okay. I do need to be a little bit careful with my lockpicks. So that takes me down below. That's locked as well. Hello? Hello? The man in the corner has the most spectacular mustachios you have ever seen. One's to make a walrus weep with envy. From beneath them protrudes an indescribable device that might be the distant descendant of a pipe. His bearing is stiff, dignified, even as he sits alone, several empty glasses in front of him. Ah, don't be shy! He puffs on his pipe, dispersing a peculiar odour. It's my own invention, if you're curious. Recycles the tobacco juice and vaporizes it back through the system for further consumption. 17 times more efficient than a normal pipe. He lets out a wheezing chuckle. Imagine the savings! A single pouch used to last me months in the field. You were a soldier? Pah! Certainly not. You think a common soldier could have designed this? He waggles his mechanical pipe. I was a combat engineer. Lieutenant Artificer Drangorg. Drangorg? Yeah. 17th Grease Guards. Building and maintaining engines of war, the likes of which you couldn't imagine. What kinds of things? Kinds of things that'll kill a god stone dead, that's what. War machines like moving mountains. Works of craft and science like you never see nowadays. We saw action at the Battle of the Gates as well as Black Rest Day, the retreat from Krasnograd, the siege of Anpur. He sees your eyes glaze over. These are all just names to you, aren't they? If that. Well, how about the Battle of Aristides Rock? You must have heard of that one. Of course! Of course you have. You can bloody well see the busted up engine of war if you look north past Quill. The war was almost over when we fought there. But that's the one that sticks with me. The one where I left behind. Well, he sighs. You want to hear an old soldier's ramblings or not? Please, go on. Well, the war was almost over by the time we got to our Aristides Rock. No place at all, really, but some of them believers fled there with a god. On a god, in fact. And you've never seen a cornered god, have you? He frowns. No. Lucky you. We had our engine, the one Cornelius and I had been crewing practically since the start of the whole business. He pauses. Wait, did I not mention Cornelius? He was my commanding officer. Best there ever was. He had a real connection to the machine. He and I had flogged that thing through battle after battle, till we knew it almost better than we knew each other. Anyway, the old engineer pauses, lost in thought, and his cheeks redden a little beneath the pendulous moustaches. Excuse me, I lost my train of thought for a moment there. You don't need to hear the whole story. It's ancient history and better that way. I came back. Most of us didn't. Cornelius and the War Machine included. I imagine he's still there somewhere. What's left of him. None of us returned to that place, you see. Even if anyone wanted to return to that accursed rock, you'd need a powerful airship. He sighs. Really, what else is there to say? An embarrassed silence descends, and you get the feeling that this might have been the most Drangorg has said for some years, and about all he's going to be saying for tonight. Goodbye, Lieutenant Artificer. Drangorg gives a quiet nod and puffs his pipe. Wow. Cool guy. Hey, if I sleep in your place, will you mug me? I'm just wondering for later. Should we see what, Is that another? That must be a different... Unless this connects up where we were before with Hallow Town. This could be one of the ones that wasn't activated, right? A lift that wasn't activated, maybe? Feeling now it might be. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it? I've just lost... Oh, it's there. I've lost them! I want to see if I can get some rewards for filling in a bit of my map. Oh. Speak of the devil. My map's been updated. Where am I? Where the blazes am I? Oh, I'm down here. I'm really missing a few, Missing a fucking landmark or two, aren't I? Just sort of tie this area together. Sign over here. Might just have a look at this. Oh, this is where I was earlier, I think. This is just like... Hallow Castle. Someone has scrawled, "Accursed place!" underneath. Clockwork Kingdom. Someone has scrawled, "The kingdom is broken!" This way to Thornwood Manor. These are all new sights to me. I am not familiar. One thing at a time. I've got so many quests, I'm starting to get overwhelmed. I'm starting to get quest overwhelmed. Yay, lockpick. Ammunition. More ammunition for a weapon I don't have. Crumbs. It's got to happen eventually. Hello. The scholar seems to be absorbed with their looking glass. They peer through, scribble something in their notebook, then peer again. They do not look at you. A traveller, Apologies, I'm on academy business and this map won't make itself. About these cipher charts I'm making. When you get to a landmark... it turns out they tell you how to do it. Any rewards? Well, you get access to the map itself, but I suppose we can throw a few coins in with each cipher chart too. If you manage to map the Hallowshire region, I'll consider giving you a recommendation to the Erudite Academy. Can you see it, flying up there in the sky? Being allowed access is a real privilege, believe me. What landmarks do you need? Hallow Clock Tower, biggest farmstead, ruin entwined with a tree where the river splits in two. Got it. I got some charts. 32 coins. I didn't pilfer those, I earned them, honestly. These will do nicely. The detail here is impressive for one of your limited experience. Please take this in response. It seems that you've accrued quite the collection of cipher charts, doesn't it? I must admit, I'm impressed. Take this, a letter of recommendation that will grant you entry to the Erudite Academy. Oh, fuck yeah. Thanks, dude. Awesome. Hell yeah, we're making all kinds of progress. Oh, I really like the music here, dude. This rules. I should go back up to Hallow Town before I get a bit lost and confused. Or should I look around up here? There's just so much to see. No, let's go back up to Hallow Town, finish looking around Hallow Town, then we'll explore the next place. Let's do it, you know, methodically. I was trying to say methodologically, which is not a thing. Take me up. Beam me up. Dee. Cool. Okay. I did get another... Ooh, that's hard. No, we'll leave that for now. That's too hard. Can't believe I got mugged. Typical. Bloody typical, isn't it? Hello? Hi.
Welcome to the Bubbling Brew. We sell a wide array of useful items, from healing potions to alchemy ingredients. There's also an alchemy station in the corner.
Yes. What can you tell me about alchemy?
Alchemy is the art of transmuting two base ingredients into something entirely new. If it's the first time you're combining new ingredients, you'll have no idea what the result will be. It's best to experiment to find out new combinations. Some combinations are doomed to fail, and will provide a type of alchemical spirit. But these may still prove useful in other experiments.
Sick, bro. Is this the alchemy table? No. Is this this is the alchemy table. What about a jitter seed and a paradoxicus? Truth potion! Dispels illusions and reveals the truth of things. The Union has banned the use of this potion, for it interferes with many of their officially sanctioned spells. Ooh, okay. What about the Eye of Pagoth and a jitter seed? Poison. What about Eye of Pagoth and a paradoxicus? Shielding potion. Oh, this is sweet. That's rad, dude. Welcome. Can I look at your wares, please? Okay, so we can buy all of these from him. Fabulous. Cool. Have you heard of the Emberian?
I saw her once, striding through town like she owned the place. Now, I'm not saying all the stories are true, but there's certainly something strange about that woman. She's never come in here, but I heard she bought something from the Emporium of Oddities up the end of the street. The one with the crystal spire.
Oh, thank you. You've been very helpful, sir. And now I know how to alchemize. Hello. Bright eyes shine from an unwashed face. You catch the girl's attention. Hey, you wouldn't want to help a girl out, would you? What's the problem? She wipes sweat from her brow. I gotta deliver these buy-on silks to my guy at the Wobbly Noggin, but after lugging these here, my own noggin's not doing too good. She flashes you a smile. Alright, okay. Oh, that's great, I owe you one, I really do. She hands you a wooden box. I don't like that it says crate of silks. Just ask around for Bardolph. He's usually in the small room. If he's not got himself kicked out. She winks. I'll just ask a guard if I get lost. You notice a slight frown. That's why I said that, because I had a feeling. Really, there's no need for that. It's the pub with the giant skull just over the bridge. You can't miss it. Yeah, this is not silk. This is something else. We're becoming like a bystander in a... Oh, hello. In some kind of smuggling situation. Oh, we're here. Oh, at least I get my lockpick back. Oh, it's fucking gross down here, dude. Ooh. That's barred from the other side. I think I can hear goings on above. Okay. I think I can also hear flushing. Gold lock. It's risky. It's just kind of nothing. Okay. Well, we'll remember that for later. Man. Hello. Merchant ships have been stopping in Hallow less and less since the famine. We've got less goods to sell and grain is getting more expensive by the day. Bummer, dude. Hello. The man beams at you with well-practiced hospitality. Greetings, friend. On behalf of the Winged Merchants Guild, I humbly welcome you to the Airship dock of Hallow Town. I'm the harbour master here. He opens a leather-bound book, revealing pages of elegant handwriting. Now tell me, will you be importing? Exporting? Do you have customs to declare, or...? He eyes you up and down, then swallows. You are a member of the guild, are you not? Yeah, I just left my airship at home. He carefully closes the book, letting out an exasperated sigh. Well, I suppose I could spare some time to elucidate the curiosity of a non-guild member, but please be brief, as these jetties won't manage themselves. How do I get my own airship? I can assure you they are rather expensive. We need a writ of permission from Riova. Okay, no problem. Good to know, thank you. I think somebody told me that already and I forgot. So it's good to have a reminder. It's another locked building. It's like cannonballs. This looks bad. I reckon if I sleep here, I'd get mugged. I got this feeling. Oh wow, this is like a whole bedsit situation. This will be the poor part of town then. Oh. Hello. Oh. I'm just gonna grab these coins. Holy shit, we found a little baby god thing. Hello. Your boots look well worn, friend. Don't suppose you've seen any spiky green shells around these parts? I'm looking to buy the tiny critters inside them. Godlets, they're called. That's what they are, godlets. I think I have a godlet. You know, I ain't got a clue. She lets out a raspy chuckle. All I know is both the Union and the Wickhams want 'em bad. And that means they're worth something. So bring me more of the critters and I'll see you get a fair share of the profit. Okay, I have one, I think. I'll even put in a good word with some friends of mine. That'll do nicely. Right then, here's your pay. Keep 'em coming and this could open doors for you, friend. 2 coins for 1 godlet doesn't seem like that worthwhile. I hear the guards know about this place, but they turn a blind eye. Someone's lining their pockets for sure. Well, that's handy, isn't it? Hello. The woman eyes you up and down. You look like someone who can take care of themselves. A word of advice, if you'll hear it. While the countryside starves from the famine, the merchants here are just as rich as ever. They won't let you root around their houses in the daytime. But at night, well, that's a different story. Just make sure you stock up on lockpicks if you're planning any unsavory activities. Picks break all the time, so you can never have too many. There are places you can buy them, if you know the right people. That's what I wanted to know. Is it you, perchance? The barkeep shoots you a glare. Welcome to the Lost Purse. I don't have a neck. The guards don't come down this way, so we sell items you won't find in more reputable establishments. Cause a ruckus, or go yapping about what you see here, and it won't end well for you. Let's see what you're selling. Tatty leathers. Does look better than what I've got. Outlaw furnishings. Cosmos cloak. Makes you harder to spot. Cool. I will buy all of your lockpicks, please. Thank you very much. I still could do with more, to be honest, but... Locked. Ugh. Goes back into the sewers? Okay. Alright, okay, so we got a couple of ways in here. Nice. We don't always have to take the secret hidden back door. That's handy. Do-do-do-do. Oh. Yes! What is this? Hello?
What's this? Another drop-in? I thought I told Dwin to stop giving a key to any old breather.
She lets out a raspy sigh.
Look, I'm sure you know the drill, but tell anyone about our little smuggling enterprise and you'll get a blade in the gut.
Her torn lips form a mockery of a smile.
Got it?
She claps her hands together.
Well, with the pleasantries out of the way, what'll it be? You looking to move some goods? Or you after a Union passport?
You look a little worse for wear. Oh, you are an endless.
You never seen an endless before?
She coughs.
Bet you haven't at all. Well, the name's Gutrid, and I'm 600 and something years old. Forgive me if I can't recall the exact number. The last 100 have been a bit of a drag. Anyways, I'm not a bloody emissary for the Endless Realm. You can see its rotten trees and mausoleum spires from Pwyll. So if you really want to know the delights of eternal life in a dusty tomb, you can go visit sometime.
Okay, what's with the portal?
She grins.
An old family heirloom, shall we say. Us Endless are fond of our portal mirrors, even if they often lead you to the arse end of a mausoleum. Though thought I might as well make good use of a pair and struck up this little partnership with Twin. That one leads right to the lost purse in Hallow Town. Let's just say the folk over there share a mutual distaste for union taxes.
She chuckles.
Only, they keep the room barred from the other side unless we have a delivery, so don't go snooping now.
Oh, hold on, let me see what you have for sale. Truth potion, apostatic union passport. Ooh, some throwing knives. Shall I buy more lockpicks? Might get a couple of throwing knives as well. Thank you. Oh, this is locked from the inside, I see. Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. Uh. Hey! Yoink. And yoink. Cool. Well, anyway. Oh yes, I must be friendly with this faction to gain entry. And this is the way back out. Cool, thanks lads. You've been a tremendous help. Is this fine? Should I be worried about this? Uh-oh. Ah, Christ. Now where are we? I'm back below Pwyll! Oh no, I'm not. I'm at Hallow Town. There's the Wobbly Noggin. Fuck yeah. Let's just go back up to familiar ground where we can find a little save point, shall we? East for the biggest farm was the thing. Yeah, Paradoxicus. Ooh! So lucky I didn't die just there. Hi, mate. Hallow Bell Tower is that way. Clockwork Kingdom. Hallow Mines. Interesting. Very interesting. What's this thing? It's a little weather vane. Why have I got my cursor on the screen? It's annoying. That's a right pain, that is. Get off my screen. Get off my lawn. Gotta remember that stamina is a thing and not just run endlessly. Goodies? Yes. Yes. Wink. Alright. Back to the incredibly steep stairs. Yes, yes. Good, good. Save point inside the Wobbly Noggin. Oh, home sweet home.